Oh my goodness, there's some red in the market today. Stick around and let's look at the broader market. Hello my friends, this is Legend. I imagine you've probably seen the market today and all I can say is ouch, right? It has fell down, right? And it's down a good bit, right? So let's just kind of slide right over to the Webull chart and just kind of show, in case you haven't looked or paid attention or seen any news, but there is definitely a drop in the market currently. All right, so here we are on the Webull chart. Now, as you can see over here on this left side, you'll notice there's a lot of red. I mean, it's just red, 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 as far as you can see, right? This is not just in the YieldMax, right? This is across the market on quite a few stocks. And when I say, you know, stocks, I mean like some big boys, right? You know, so we're going to just get a broad overview and just take a step back and look at the full overall market to kind of understand what's going on. So as you can see here, I've got MSTY pulled up, and MSTY did break that little support that we were looking at. We were looking at that 1855 support, and it did sneak past it, but then came back and kind of pretty much closed really close to that. It is down a little after market, and we'll see what happens tomorrow with it. But if the market is continually to go down even tomorrow, we may see even a further pullback on MSTY along with everything else. That's the thing with the market here is, and these stocks, it's not just MSTY and YieldMax, it's the entire market. So as you can see here, MSTY's got that big red candle right here, right? So I can zoom in a little bit. That's just a nasty red candle. But, you know, let's look at the other stocks as well. And here's SMCY, and it's kind of holding steady somewhat. Did have a little bit of a red candle, but actually not as bad as like MSTY. Here's CONY. CONY with the big red candle going down. It did break as well. It's sitting at that 794 now. But just overall, I mean, we can look at the S&P 500. That's the SPY right here. I mean, just look at this. Huge red candle. And it's been going down since, right? So we are definitely seeing a pretty nice correction or pullback here. Don't know where and how far we're looking to go down. But as you can see here, I had several little support lines on the SPY, and it has pretty much broke most of them, right? So just to kind of show you what I'm looking at here and how I drew my supports, this first one here at the 584.36 is where it was bouncing off of it over here, and it bounced a couple times right through here. Then I had a second support right here where it bounced, and it bounced over here as well off of it. That third one right here, now that one only hit about right here. And as you can see on this fourth one, that's where it kind of was setting and bouncing. It bounced off of it here as well. And that last one where it actually hit today, it did go down and it did touch that last support I've got right here. And the reason I pulled that support up is, as you can see here, over on this left side, it was it bounced a little bit here, broke down below it, went up, and now it became a resistance here, right? And then fell back down. But we have come down and retested that. Now, I'm not saying that that's the bottom or anything, because this market has been just crazy with the fall downs, right? You know, this thing has just been going down, down, down. And this is the S&P 500. Don't get me wrong, though. If I zoom out for a one-year chart here, this one-year chart, as you can see, still even though it's down, overall the trend is up, right? And if I look at a 5-year chart, you can see overall the trend is up. So even on these hard pullbacks like this and corrections, it's healthy for the market to do that. It's just a little painful to be in the middle of it. That's the catch, right? It's hard to see your portfolio red. We can look at a few others here. Here's NVIDY. I mean, look, it's just down, right? SOXY, big red candle today. Microsoft, down. Amazon, down. Meta, down. Walmart, down. So, I mean, you can see the overall theme here, and the overall theme being everything is red. I think the only thing that is actually green here is Papa John's pizza. So maybe everybody's ordering a pizza and watching the market drop. I don't know, but that one's up. But anyway. As you can see, though, it's just been pretty tough to be in. We are still looking to hopefully get back up above that support. But again, if the market here in the SPY just keeps on dropping, it's just almost impossible for anything to really thrive in that. So we may all have to ride this all down for a little bit, but this too shall pass. Overall, the market in general goes up over time. So if you're in good companies, then you don't have a lot to worry about. Now with MSTY and CONY, they are Bitcoin plays. And another thing with the Bitcoin play is it has been going down lately. So we can look at that. And as you can see here, we're down to 78. So that's off of the day right there. And it's just been a little on the rough side for the markets, that's for sure. As you can see, we hit that high of about 109,455. Now we're sitting at about 78K. So that, of course, is going to affect MSTY, because I know I had saw earlier today MSTY went as high as, let's just see, I don't want to just guess. So let's look at it. Went as high as $20.75. So, you know, it was up, but then it just kind of fell, right? And now we're sitting at $18.39. And coming up on the distribution date, it's not really where I want to see it at distribution, because when it pays out, of course, that will come out of the price, and that will put us at a lower price per share. But again, just to make sure everybody understands, I'm not really in it for price appreciation. I am in it just for the distributions, along with majority of the people who are in YieldMax. But with that said, I don't necessarily want the price to keep dropping, because as it keeps dropping, it gets to a certain point, they could do a reverse split, and I don't want that. But just give it some time. There's a lot of red in the market right now, so a lot of people get scared, and what happens is they start dumping, right? They start selling off, and that's why you start getting this, you know, close from Friday of $21.77 here on MSTY to an open at $20.55. So, you know, you get a big drop like that, and then it just keeps on falling, because it's like a dominoes, right? Once you push one over, then everything starts falling down. So again, I'm in it for the long haul on MSTY myself. I'm in it for the distributions, and you know, we'll see some red, we'll see some down, just like the rest of the market, but I'm keeping my same plan. And my plan is to earn those distributions and any option premium to help lower my cost per share, and to eventually earn enough premium and distributions to retrieve back all of my capital that I have invested in it. And then at that point, once I've received all of that, then I can purchase more shares using the distributions that I would be paid at that point, and therefore MSTY would be paying for any kind of additional shares of anything that I would be getting into. Because I would have earned my money back, and now I am just using the house's money, if that makes sense. So just to reiterate here, we do have a break below our support. The MACD is starting to cross down right here, and we are on the RSI 2, we are sitting at 7.48 and the RSI 14 at 32. So it is all pretty low, but with this market the way it has been, all I can say is just be cautious on your purchases. Not saying don't purchase, and I'm not saying do purchase. That is your choice. I am not your financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But all I can say is during these times, we don't know where that bottom is. So it doesn't hurt to add a little caution in your purchases. But who knows where the bottom is? It could be right here, or this could be just the start of the fall, right? And it could just keep on going down until it bottoms out and then starts going up. No one knows. And if anybody tries to tell you they can predict it or they knew this was going to happen, they're just blowing smoke, because no one knows what's going to happen. No one knows when anything's going to happen, and no one knows where the bottom is. So for me, I'm just riding it out. I'm not too worried. I'm still looking forward to my distribution. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up right there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It'd be much appreciated. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence before you get into any stock plays. And until next time, hoping for a greener day. Legend out.